An Orleans Parish grand jury indicts a former New Orleans priest accused of sexual abuse dating back nearly 60 years.
Ashlyn Brothers joins us with more on the indictment of former priest Lawrence Hecker.
Well, Megan, Lauren, the grand jury indicted the 91-year-old for aggravated rape, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated crime against nature, and theft. District Attorney Jason Williams says this is a significant first step in putting an accused child predator away. District Attorney Jason Williams says those who suffered at the hands of former priest Lawrence Hecker are a brave group of survivors, desperate to be heard and who refuse to watch their trauma be buried under a shroud of secrecy.
It is really hard for a child or any survivor of sexual assault to share it with anyone. The fact that a child went to an adult, told them what happened, and nothing happened is a sin and a shame.
Williams says his office fought hard to obtain previously sealed testimony related to serious, credible reports of serial child sexual abuse. These allegations date back around 60 years. According to The Guardian, the secret documents shed light on Hecker's alleged misconduct and also reveal that 4 archbishops were aware of the allegations, even while the priest remained active for 13 years.
Historically, these matters have gone uninvestigated or reached multiple dead ends due to the cone of silence and protection too often afforded to those who were wrongly placed in positions of trust and confidence.
Mike McDonald with the Survivors Network of those abused by priests says church officials tried for years to save face.
This really demonstrates how many layers of cover-up and complicit behavior there was with church officials that dates back decades. What they've ultimately been doing is anesthetizing the faithful who attend Mass each Sunday.
In a statement, the Archdiocese of New Orleans says it reported Lawrence Hecker to the law enforcement authorities in different jurisdictions multiple times since 2002, adding it has fully cooperated and will continue to cooperate with any law enforcement into Hecker.
He was hidden in plain sight. He was moved from assignment to assignment, and he was put in contact with unwitting victims over and over again.
Anyone conspiring to cover up hurting children and hiding behind a veil of an institution will be found and found out and will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Today is validation, not only for the victims, but it is also demonstrates that the diocese just simply cannot be trusted.
The Guardian reports the Archdiocese may have known about the Hecker abuse allegations as early as 1988.
The innocence and youth stolen from multiple children who revered and respected Hecker as a protector cannot be regained.
Hecker served as a priest in the New Orleans area for more than 4 decades, retired from the church in 2002, and received retirement benefits until 2020.
We're going to expedite this prosecution because I don't want him to die before we get a chance to prosecute him.
And DA Jason Williams says other attorneys are pursuing civil cases against Hecker. We buzzed Hecker's apartment several times today to speak with him about the indictment, but he didn't respond. We did not get an answer, or a direct answer rather, from Williams on whether Hecker would be picked up by police or given the opportunity to surrender. Meg, Lauren, back to you.